Hey everybody, Billy Kaiju King back. Another great video for my channel, hopefully. This one, taking a look at this guy, the favorite Sculptors line. Godzilla and Ebirah from the 1966 movie. Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, also known as Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. It's a combo sculpt. Here's the box. Of course, it was I think this figure was a Rick site exclusive because I don't remember seeing it on the Hobby Search or nothing, so I think it was only sold on the Rick site. Of course, you got a nice picture of the figure there with Godzilla and Ebirah. Nice coloring on the box here. Favorite Sculptors line, 30 centimeter. Pretty cool. All right, everybody, move on to the star of the show. Let's do that now. All right, everybody, I'm back, and here it is. 30 centimeter combo set sculpt of Godzilla flipping Ebirah over. It's a pretty cool thing. When I posted pictures of this on the old X Plus group on Facebook, I said they need to definitely do more of this, without a doubt. This is the way it should go. This is really, really cool. And this I derived from a kid, I believe. I forget the artist's name, forgive me for that, but I derived from a kit. I know there's supposed to be a lot of kits out there with combinations like this. This is something that I'll buy in a New York minute, especially if it's Showa era in particular. I would definitely buy these for sure. They're great stuff. Of course, this comes from the great kaiju film, like I said, 1966, Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, aka Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. It's a fun movie. It's one of the Island series of movies, as you would say. This and the 67 Son of Godzilla are the two Island movies in my, personal view. They're great movies, great fun, great kaiju stuff going on. And of course, Godzilla's in slumber on the island. And the natives from Author's Island are held captive by the evil Red Bamboo organization that are trying to take over the world by building nuclear weapons on the island secretly. And Ebirah is patrolling the waters all about the island. He is the ruler there at that time. And he is pretty much out of control, except for on their boat. They have they spew the juice from the fruits and stuff, the berries or whatever on the island that they had the natives extract, and that's how they keep Ebirah at bay from attacking them. Anything else in the ocean, he attacks. It's pretty wild, or she attacks. I don't know, is Ebirah a girl? I think she is, I'm not sure. Anyway, comes to find out those people crash land on the island, the guy wanting to take a boat trip, wanting to ride a boat, but the secret was his brother got lost at sea and he was trying to find him. They get shipwrecked on this island. Bad storm, Ebirah about tacks their boat, I believe, too. They survive. They get on the island and they run into the Red Bamboo, and it goes from there. And then they find out that Godzilla is in slumber on the island underneath the ground, and they wake him up by tying electric metal wire to him. And bad storm comes and hits the sword and travels the wire and awakens Godzilla, and then it goes from there with Godzilla battling Ebirah multiple times in the movie. It's a fun movie. It's a great movie. It's a classic Showa era film. I love the movie. I love this here figure. It's pretty awesome. The base here, it's pretty neat. Godzilla has holes in his feet, and there's some pegs sticking up underneath where his feet are. They kind of pop in there into place. Nice little rocky, nice base here. Looks pretty nice. Figure came with this little sign. It's insignia and stuff in Japanese for the movie, I do believe. I can't read Japanese, so forgive me on that. But the base is a nice dark blackish gray tone, some lighter silverish type tones back here on the back mountainy side here. It's pretty nice. As far as Ebirah goes, of course, he's suspended in the air with this metal rod that goes up and has this little catch here that holds him up here on his backside. And then Ebirah's pincher claw here is actually molded into Godzilla's hand. When you get the figure, he's holding it already, and it fits up into a hole here. And then this other claw, it is not attached. You have to attach it. It just pushes in. I don't have Ebirah's tentacle or mandible tentacles and all that hooked up, because when I looked at mine, it didn't look like they would really fit right. I don't know if it was a malfunction of the way the holes are or the way the ends of the tentacles are, but I do have them. I just didn't try to fight it and attach them. I just figured it'll be fine as is. I'll keep them though. Never know, I might try again, but for now I'm fine with the way it is. But the sculpting of Ebirah is pretty nice. Nice definition details on the tail there. Of course, these are reddish orange in color predominantly. But nice sculpting of his tail area here. Nice sectioned off areas. Really bumpy, scaly skin on that tail. Of course, you get up to his back here. He's got all these pointy horns and stuff on his back that all curved to the front toward his head. Probably, I'm sure, some kind of a defense mechanism there. Looks pretty nice though. His sides have the bumpy texture as well. His legs, nice capture, little bumpy, scaly skin texture on his legs. His claw, his big claw here is nice details, definition on it, predominantly red, has some silverish on the blades of the claws here. Looks kind of nice. His mouth there, the little mouth part, nicely done. His eyes, big reddish looking eyes, and eyebrow type area, and that looks nice. The big horn coming off the top of his head, pretty cool. Ebirah looks really nicely done there, I think. Nice capture of it. Godzilla, of course, very nicely done. His tail goes down and curves up to his left. Nice sculpting of the skin, tree bark skin all over the tail, all over the body, of course. Predominant nice sculpting of this tree bark skin. Nice definition and depth of sculpting, I think. Looks nice. Toenails, finger claws. Toenails are a lighter type of gray, and his finger claws look a tad bit darker to me. Looks nice. His dorsal plates on his back. Got the main middle row and the two smaller rows side to side. Nice classic show of dorsal plates there. They're the tree bark skin color on the inner part and the grayish color on the outer tips. Looks pretty nice there. Of course, he's got some bagginess areas in the arms and in the midsection here, and even in the legs a little bit. That's this depiction of the suit. I always like when they do that detail. They try to capture the suit in itself and the way it was in the movie, and I think X Plus does a good job. Pretty nice. Nice wrinkling, suit wrinkling up here on the neck area as well. His face and stuff, his head's tilted over to his left. If you ever see the actual sculpt, this is really close to that. But his head's tilted over to the left. Classic show of Godzilla here. Nice eyebrow ridge. His eyes are white with the black pupil with the yellow band around. Looks pretty nice. Inside the mouth, got the classic show of crooked teeth on top and bottom jaws. Looks good. It's a darker red in that mouth. Really, it's pretty dark. It's a nice capture here of the 1966 Godzilla and his foe in the movie Ebirah. They did a nice job on this thing. It's really nice. Like I said, please X Plus, take more kits and do this if you can. I'm hoping this thing sold really well. I know a lot of people posted in the group about it, so I think it probably did sell pretty well. I think it was around $400 for the set, which to me you're getting two figures, so that's not too bad. It's a little over $400 for me with shipping, I think, so it's pretty nice figure. All I did with it is bought it through PayPal, and on PayPal it lets you do pay in 4. It'll divide your payments into 4. So that ain't as bad as trying to pay the $400 or $500 at once. And it does it every 2 weeks. It'll take out a payment every 2 weeks. And I've been doing that on about all my figures I buy from the Rick site. It's just, I think it's the way to go. It breaks down the payments so that it's not so financially hitting you all at once. And I think that's a good thing. All right, I'll do a quick comparison of this thing. Let's do that now. All right, everybody, I'm back, and here is my Godzilla 1975, one of the bigger 30 centimeter figures in the line, alongside this 66 combo sculpt of Godzilla and Ebirah. We'll put Godzilla's foot up here on the base, and as you can see, He is a little taller, but Godzilla's 66. His head is cocked to the side, so he would be the same height just about, I would think, if his head was more upright. All right, I'll do one more comparison. Let's do that now. All right, everybody, here's my Sakai 84 Godzilla alongside the 66 Combo Sculpt, favorite Sculptors line. Do that again. It's about the same height with his head cocked to the side, so this would probably be actually taller, but these Sakais were traditionally a little smaller, so looks pretty cool though. All right, everybody, I'll move on to some quick final thoughts, and let's do that now. All right, everybody, I'm back. X plus 30 centimeter Godzilla, an Ebirah set from the 1966 movie, Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, favorite Sculptors line release, Rick site exclusive, if I'm not mistaken it was. It's pretty sharp here figure here. I'm really glad I grabbed it. I hope X Plus does more of these, because I think they will be really high volume sellers for them in the future, and that's for sure. All right, everybody, I'll close out my video. I want to thank everybody that always tunes in. This is Phil, the Kaiju King, from my collection room in Greater Cincinnati. Y'all have a blessed day.